This is the chassis of a Bugaboo Fox, and today we wanted to give you a tip on how to tighten up the central area of the chassis. This is actually quite important if you feel that it's gotten a bit loose. It was important with the Buffalo and the Donkey models before the Fox, but it's particularly important with the Fox because of the complexity of small pieces within the central locking mechanism. So if you're noticing that as you turn the handle side to side, that there's a lot of space appearing between these discs, it means that you need to tighten up the central screw here. Now before you tighten it up, preferably so that there is space between these discs, I would recommend using a silicone spray and just going over the cracks between each disc and giving it a bit of a spray. Unless you're relatively technically oriented, I would not recommend opening this up just as a matter of maintenance in order to use silicone spray on the composite pieces inside. If you do want to do that, we have just put out a new video that completely disassembles the central locking mechanism and shows you all of the components. Watch that first so you know what you're up against if you have to reassemble the central locking mechanism in case you want to lubricate it. But in any case, if you do notice that it is separating between these discs, that the chassis in general is loose at the central point, then it is a good idea as a regular part of use of the stroller to take this cap off with a flathead screwdriver. Just be careful, there are 3 small teeth and they break relatively easily, so just apply your pressure carefully. And in the center is a large screw, and you just want to tighten this up. So you need the CRV4 head. It's one of the hexagonal screwdriver heads. You're just going to stick it in and give it as much of a turn as possible to make it as tight as you possibly can. And this will pull all of those discs together and all of those parts inside together so that the mechanism can continue to function as well as possible. Of course, do this on both sides. Then it's just a matter, of course, of putting the cap back. Just find where those teeth are positioned in relation to the little slits that they pop into. If they've broken off, just use a little bit of super glue on the inside. So in any case, that is how you tighten up a Bugaboo Fox chassis at the central point. We hope this video has been useful to you, and if it has been, we ask you to subscribe as it helps us continue making videos in the future. Thank you.